What's going on, everybody? Blue Ram here. Today I'm going to go ahead and show you how to build an AR15 complete upper. This build is going to be a 6.8. I'm not going to use the traditional 5.56. I already have all my parts laid out. Kind of wish I would have recorded the video of the lower I built, but I got another build here. It's near future, so hopefully I'll go ahead and get that one going. That way I can show you the lower. I got a Yankee Hill upper and Yankee Hill diamond free float. It's AR Performance 6.8 16-inch barrel. Yankee Hill low profile gas block, mid-length gas tube. Then of course the barrel nut for this forend, and of course with this barrel nut I have to use the special tool. And then of course BCM charging handle. The only part I don't really have excuse me, the only part I really don't have right now is the bolt carrier assembly, which that should be here pretty soon. Right now I'm just going to slap a little EOTech on it, give him some type of sight, and a phantom flash hider. So I'll go ahead and get it all zoomed up for you so that way y'all can see what I'm doing. So the first thing, we'll go ahead and grab our barrel. You can see this little tit that it has sticking up on the top of the barrel here. We're going to insert the barrel inside, and if you can see the little cutout on top of the receiver, that's where that tit's going to stick out at. But before I do that, we'll go ahead and put a little oil around the barrel, make it a little easier to slide in. Get that up. Alright. We'll go ahead and fit this in. A little coaxing. And once you've got your barrel snug on there, go ahead and get your barrel nut. Slide that over your barrel. Go ahead and begin to thread it onto the upper receiver. Thread it all the way up to the upper. Alright. We'll go ahead and get our tool. Slide that over the barrel. Tighten our barrel up. Now you're going to want to try to get one of your upper holes here to line up with your upper receiver. So it's going to be a little difficult and tricky to do here on camera. So I'm going to pause it real quick and get it all adjusted, and then I'll show you the next step once you line up the holes. Alright, so once you've tightened your barrel nut on there, you have these holes in there. You want to make sure you get it lined up with the upper receiver, because that's what your gas tube is going to be going through. And it has to be exact, because if it's off a little bit, it'll affect the gun, the way the gun performs. So I'm going to go ahead and slide my Yankee Hill lower profile gas block over the barrel. At the same time, I'm shoving it up inside the upper receiver as well. Make sure you get the right tube, right hole. It should just go right in. Before I go over top of it, you can see right here on the barrel, this hole, that's where your gas is coming out and going back through the tube. Chamber your next round. So go ahead and put that on. Once that's on, the Yankee Hill has 2 set screws down below, so I'll go ahead and I'll take these 2 set screws out. I'll put some Loctite on them. I'll put them back in, send them home. I'll be right back. After you've installed your gas block, now we can go ahead and grab our forend. We'll slide that over the barrel as well, and we'll go ahead and begin screwing it onto the barrel nut. Now this is a rifle length handguard on a 16-inch barrel, so I should have I'd say about 4 inches maybe of barrel sticking out with the suppressor, and a little more. I'll go ahead and we'll tighten this all the way up to the receiver until we get this top rail lined up with the top rail of the upper. I'll go ahead and do this real quick. Once you've screwed it all the way up to the upper receiver, you have this little nut on the back side, and that's what helps it, prevents it from coming on loose. At the same time, we have your anti-rotation screws. One goes on each side of the upper as well. So we'll go ahead and install those, and before you install them, we'll go ahead and put some Loctite on the threads. So once you put the Loctite on the threads and get those tightened in, that'll complete that step. Once you've put your anti-rotation screws in, you want to go ahead and get your tightening cap here on the back. Go ahead and tighten it down with this tool as well on this side. It's just for that. We'll go ahead and hook that up and tighten that on as well. Now that I've gotten this bolt tightened, now we can go ahead and put our flash hider on here. Went ahead and already put the crush washer on. Just simple of twisting this on and tightening it down. Once you get it tightened on, or when you go to tighten it, as you can look at the suppressor itself, flash hider, it'll have a big side, and then it has the small little bird cage holds on the top. You want the bottom of the big side, that's where there's no holes, facing down, so when it shoots, all your dust, if you're in the prone, goes upwards, not into the shooter's face. So we'll go ahead and get that tightened on there, and we'll go ahead and take it off the block. Here you have it, guys. Complete AR-15 upper, 6.8. We'll go ahead and throw it on the lower. See how she looks. This is a Spikes Tactical lower with Magpul ACS stock and Magpul MOE crystal grit. Slide our pins through. And there she is. AR and 6.8. And there's the 870 project that we worked on before. But there she is. 6.8 AR-15. She's ready to go. Just need a bolt. Put that EOTech on there. Let me know, guys. Please rate, subscribe. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot.